Welcome to this video exploring the Islamic paradigm of comparative religion and the profound intellectual legacy of Dr. Ismaʿīl Raji al-Faruqi. We begin with the concept of iqra, or read. In this framework, reading is an active, purposeful engagement with knowledge, structured through pre-reading, during reading, and after reading phases. This slide illustrates the anatomy of comparison. It highlights how righteous actions rooted in divine law differ from actions that defy it, focusing on both internal intent and external results. When comparing traditions, we see a divergence in motivations. Western trajectories often evolved toward secularization, while the Islamic trajectory seeks knowledge as an act of worship and social engagement. Human communities are mapped across four landscapes, defined by their reliance on either divine revelation or human reasoning, ranging from atheist to revelation-oriented worldviews. Study methodologies also vary. Whether through religion, philosophy, or science, the lens we choose significantly impacts how we interpret belief systems and reality itself. Western intellectual history has seen a process of fragmentation, moving through ages of enlightenment, ideology, and analysis, often applying a scientific lens to religious phenomena. Dr. Ismaʿīl Raji al-Faruqi was a visionary scholar. He championed the, quote, Islamization of knowledge, rejecting the separation of revelation and reason until his passing in 1986. His intellectual journey spanned the globe, from his early education in Jerusalem to his academic career in North America, reflecting a deeply diverse and rigorous scholarly life. Al-Faruqi sought systemic institutional reform to address the challenges in Muslim education, co-founding organizations like the International Institute of Islamic Thought. His extensive library of works covers diverse subjects, from world religions and cultural studies to the specific theoretical framework of the Islamization of knowledge. One key work, Historical Atlas of the Religions of the World, utilized visual representation to map patterns in space and time, addressing a gap in geographical research. In Trialogue of the Abrahamic Faiths, al-Faruqi established a model for communication, debating essential topics like faith communities and social organization. His analysis of, quote, Christian ethics served as a bridge, respecting the original teachings while calling for a critical examination of historical doctrinal developments. Ultimately, his work emphasized self-transformation and the rejection of empty legalism, promoting a universal ethic focused on the love of God. This slide explores the Sufi parallel, emphasizing paths of divine love. It highlights how Islamic teachings and the ethics of Jesus share a common goal: absolute devotion to the one God. We move to the divergence in Christian thought, where al-Faruqi analyzes concepts like peccatism, the view of man as a fallen creature, and the resulting shift toward a focus on redemption. Concluding this analysis, al-Faruqi calls for a second reformation in Christianity, urging a return to the original teachings of Jesus, moving beyond historical doctrines to the core of the moral law. Finally, we synthesize this as a Tawhidic worldview, where reading and comparing become acts of worship. Al-Faruqi's methodology rejects the secular split between science and faith, viewing the study of belief as a pursuit of unity.